Layden, you guys are set on one side of the offensive line, but you have a battle going on at the other guard position between Moko and Cam and Aki. What have you seen from them, and what is the level of expectation you're expecting from these guys?
The level of expectation I have from them guys is just greatness in general. We all know as an O-line, you got to stick together through rough times, good times. So, it's some practice where it's rough, but we just got to learn how to push through them, and that's a very heavy, great competition over there, and they're just bringing the best out of each other every single day. We're pushing each other as a whole, and the best of five, that who we have at the end of the fall camp, that's who we're going to have and get ready to play, and we're going to support each other.
All right, we'll go third row on the left.
Layden, what have you seen in Bryce Foster's development? How much does it help that all the experience he had last year as a freshman?
Oh, yeah. Bryce's development good, It's challenging coming into, Mission Spring for doing track, and he's did his thing in track, and he's coming in. He's learning it slowly, but it's gradually, and he's doing a great job for us, and he's going to be a great impact on the field for us.
We'll go fourth row on the right.
Layden, is Devon's ability to run between the tackles underrated? Because people talk about his speed on the edge, but what about him running, hitting the holes?
Nah, his speed is not underrated at all. It's real. If people don't believe it, just watch him play this season. He's going to make very big plays for us this season. It's going to be amazing. Like I always tell people all the time, and I probably said it last time, he just makes your blocks look unreal. Like he makes you look like that was supposed to happen, even if it wasn't supposed to happen. That's just the speed that he has and the vision that he has for us. His quick reaction time, and I can say he's a blessing for our offensive line.
We'll go second row on the right.
Layden, you got a really good close look and even played a lot on that offensive line 2 years ago. That was considered one of the best in the country. How good can this line be, and how close are you all to being? What will it take for this line to be as good as that one was?
I could say we're not there yet, but that's a good thing. We have a lot of room that we could improve on every single day. And I can say, well, my focus is not to be as good as that line. How about trying to be better than that line? We have to try to be better. If you're trying to be like somebody else, you're putting a cap on yourself. This line doesn't need to put a cap on ourselves. We're young, but we need to keep getting better every day. So we need to make sure that we're better than that line, which we can accomplish, but we have to focus on the little things. We got to focus on the little things. We have to focus on the things to make us better every single day and not worry about we're our own line. We're our own line. We got to find out who we are. We got to find out who our identity is. So that's what we're focused on this fall camp and going into the season.
We'll stay front row on the right.
Layden, you guys just had a player right on here. You just had a player get drafted in the NFL first round in Kenyon Green, and you just added a guy from his same high school in Cam Dewberry, who a lot of people have said they see a lot of similarities between the two. Have you noticed that? And if so, what are some of the intangibles that they possess each other?
Oh, it's crazy. Shout out to my boy KG. He did his thing. I'm very proud of him. He's doing his thing in Houston. I know he's going to be phenomenal for that franchise. That pipeline from here to Atascocita is great. We're getting great offensive linemen from them. Cam Dewberry has the strength. And Kenyon was very known for playing in a good bend. Cam is known to play in a good bend. We still have some things that we need to tighten up with his game, but he is going to be an amazing player for us. His strength is amazing. The way he plays in power is just amazing. So that's the similarities that they very have. They just play in a natural bend. It is unreal how you get players that are very similar to the old players. It's crazy, but Cam is going to be an awesome, great offensive lineman for this university. I just can't wait for people to see him evolve.
All right, Layden, we'll go back behind the lights on the right.
Layden, we've talked a lot today about this offense being more explosive, right? It's going to be more downfield passing or short passes go the distance. But where does the offensive line fit into being a more explosive offense in 2022?
We fit in wherever the coaching staff wants us to fit into. That's our job. Our job is to do whatever the coaching staff wants us to do, to be great in any aspect that the coaching staff wants us to do. That's us following the plan and the vision of Coach Fisher, Coach Adazio. Whatever we have and they put in front of us, we have to dominate, and that's our job, and that's what we're going to do.
All right, we got time for a couple more. We'll go third row on the left.
Layden, what's the chemistry of this line like, so far in camp? You say you guys still have a long ways to go to become like you were 2 years ago, but I know chemistry is an important part of just all working together. So what's that like so far?
Chemistry is getting pretty good. We're going through hard times with each other. Fall camp, That's the grind. That's the gritty. You going through it every day. I mean, all hours of the day. Tired, banged up, it doesn't matter. And that's just helping us get stronger and stronger every day. Like, you know, you're just not going to have a regular relationship without a person without going through some hard times with them. So these hard times that we're going through together right now are getting us prepared for the season, is getting us ready, and we're getting closer and closer every day because you know the person you are next to them. You know how to push them. You know how to get them back focused. That's what we're going through right now. So that's just going to help us be better at the end of the day.
We'll go front row on the left.
Layden, this is going to kind of play off that last question. How do you go from 5 individual offensive linemen to one unit that works together? What's that process?
That process is just literally trusting the man right beside you. That's all it is. You just have to make sure that you trust that person to do their job. And you do that by every day seeing them, how they prepare, how they get their mind right, how they pay attention to their steps, how they take on practice, how they take on that adversity. That's all that's how you get to that point. And we're making sure we just take strides to get to that point every day. If we have a day where we low, we got to make sure, hey, let's get back on it. That's how we're going to find out. That's how you get to that point. And we're making the process and taking the steps that's necessary to get there.
All right, that's all we got, Layden.
Thank you. Y'all God bless. Have a great day.